So,
what we doing?
just having fun.
Having fun?
Yeah.
Doing something we've never done?
Yeah, this is something that's definitely not in my wheelhouse because we know that I do the technical stuff.
And Mommy don't do vehicles either.
So, and Emma knows a little from school. So between the little and the none, we're gonna figure it out.
And YouTube.
And YouTube, yeah. Lots of YouTube videos. That's the technical part that comes into this.
We YouTube everything too.
So this is our golf cart we got right here. It's a 96 EZGO TXT.
Now, it was my aunt's golf cart, and then she passed a couple of years ago, and my uncle sold it to us.
Upgraded.
This was her baby. It was burgundy, and we repainted it, or we had it repainted by our neighbor, and painted it like a gunmetal gray. And now we are doing another upgrade to it. So what are we doing?
Last year we put the replaced the headlights. We took the old headlights off and upgraded with this LED headlight bar. One thing I wanted to do last year we didn't get to because of course you gotta have money, right? So we're doing it this year. We purchased a lift kit. So it's a 6-inch drop spindle and block lift kit.
Because the tires are cracking and they need to be replaced anyway.
The tires are getting low and the sidewalls are cracking and dry rotting. It is old. It has been setting up. So
this is the tire we're putting on.
We're upgrading. Off-roading.
Yeah, these are RHOX as well. The company we got it from is
We'll put a link in the description below if anybody wants to do a lift kit on a golf cart. We will put our link in the description below from where we got these.
But this won't be a full
Turn it around.
This is gonna be this is what we started with.
Yeah.
And ending.
Goes to my waist.
So hold it up.
Put it over there, roll it over beside it.
Stand it up right beside it. That's our upgrade. Just a wee bit.
Before and after.
Yep. So this is what we play around on at the river. Everybody has golf carts and rides around and all that. So this is what we got.
Is there a picture on this side?
I don't know what the other side looks like, but yeah.
I've got all three.
So we've got this part right here to put on, and then of course the new tires. And so yeah. And Emma likes the lug nut.
Emma's excited about the lug nuts.
And
yeah, it doesn't look like that.
This is the one we got.
Okay.
It's the Lift 100 by RHOX. RHOX. And it's a 6-inch drop spindle lift kit. So we got drop spindles in the front, and we got blocks to put in the back to help hold it up. So this will be interesting on how this is going to turn out because this is definitely not my thing.
extra.
But for what we could save, it was worth it to do it ourselves. So even if it takes us a little time to figure it out, we can figure it out between all of us.
Over the next week, because we need to ride it by next Friday.
Yeah, so I've got a week to get it done. So that's what we're spending our weekend on this weekend.
And for extra, we got some cowtails.
All their orders from this website. The lift kit and tires was a combo kit sold by golfcartgarage.com, and that's where I bought it from. And every order they send out, you get free cowtails.
Yep.
Why cowtails? I don't know, but I mean it's just caramel. But we're not big caramel fans.
Me and Emma are.
Caramel.
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 Car there.
No, caramel.
So that's what we're doing right now. Mama's working on get some stuff planted, and she's like, "Well, that's not my thing. Y'all have at it.
I told him to count me out on
I will
this.
check you later." So we're gonna be working on this, and Logan's gonna be bouncing back and forth, helping them, especially once we get this on jacks for safety reasons. So he won't be in here around. I got it almost ready to put under there. Then I gotta crank it back down. I gotta see if we're gonna be able to get it high enough. I'm probably gonna have to take the back seat off.
Yay.
The back seat has a floorboard on it, and depending on how much arch I put on it, it may not get high enough to put the tires underneath it. And once I take
We'll just pick it up and you just put the tires on there.
Okay.
Me and Emma got this.
Emma's, look at this. Emma's got this. Look at the guns.
Shoot, yeah. They're insulated.
Right.
That's bigger.
Okay, we're going to let them start on this, and I'm going to go out there and weed the beets, and then we will check back later.
These toys are.
Okay, so Emma going to learn y'all something?
y'all
We're gonna learn y'all something.
Okay, so
What is this called?
4-way
Lug
lug
nut.
nut wrench.
It's a breaker bar.
AKA known as a breaker bar.
Hang on. Hang on. Okay, keep going.
Okay, so
Hang on.
this,
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
so only one of these sides is a metric and the rest are standard. So this is 19.
The camera's
You can
here.
see it, yeah. 19. And then this is,
By the way, we use a standard system for measurement. Metric is like the centimeters and millimeters and all that stuff. We use inches, so there's only one metric and the other 3 are standard.
so this is 7/8,
Inch,
3/4,
No, it's just 7/8.
inch,
It's just 7/8.
and 3/16.
inch. And the other one is
19.
19 millimeters. Yeah.
19.
So,
Yo, focus.
Alright, get the chop block for the bottom of the wheel back here.
okay, now she don't let y'all something. Alright, so I'm taking a break and got it jacked up, got the first tires off, and now
We got the hubs off, and now we're taking the spindles. We got to disconnect the spindle right here, and then we got to disconnect from the tie rod back here. Then we'll take this piece out. This is the piece that we're replacing. So our piece will come in, connect right here, and it's going to drop down. That's what's going to give it that lift in the front.
gotcha. Okay, I'm going back to do the tomatoes. Y'all have fun.
Tons. We made some progress.
Okay.
Little, very dirty.
Very dirty? Okay, I'm gonna sit y'all down.
So she feels like she did something. She's really dirty.
Yeah. Okay, there you go.
All right, so we got the old spindle, old hubs, old spindles off. Got the new spindles put on both sides. So of course it'll have to come forward and down. Next, we're gonna get ready to put the hubs on. And then after we get the hubs on, we'll be ready to put the tires on. Then the front will be done.
Yay.
Trial and error, we figured it out. That's what it's all about, so.
And then the golf cart, this is it now. It's gonna be like this.
Right?
Temporarily. So that's where we're at right now. We're fixing to do the hubs, and then we're gonna do the back. The hubs and the tires. Alright guys, we've got both spindles on, both hubs on, and shortly we'll be putting the tires on and the front will be completed. Then we have to move and repeat in the back. That's what it's going to look like pretty much. Not too big a jump, but I think it'll be quite a bit noticeable. We'll see how it looks when we get them tires on there. Y'all stay tuned. Alright guys, well we've got the tires on the front. That went on a little easier than I thought it was, but there we go. Took quite a huge difference between the back and the front. Loving the offset and just the look of it. Those tires are freaking huge. I'll get our logo there on the front of the golf cart. So here's what we got right now. Of course we get the back end on. I still got to grease the spindles on the front, the grease gun, but after that we can start on the back. Or if we just take a break for lunch and get us something to eat. So y'all stay tuned, we got more coming. Alright, welcome back everybody. Now we've been working on it off and on, hour here, a couple hours there, but now back here we have already jacked it up. Now if you go into something like this, it's gonna take a lot of wood, or you can do like me and I basically just went and bought a new high lift jack because it wouldn't go high enough for me to get it up off the ground. Now we've already took off the brake cable, we took off the old leaf springs. Some of the bolts up here on the leaf springs didn't come off, so you see they're shiny. I had to go buy new ones because I got tired of fighting with them and I couldn't get them to break loose, so I just cut them and went and bought new ones. It was just easier. Now we've got the lift block right here. And this is the old lift springs that was already on the golf cart. And this is a bracket for the stabilizer right here. So that ties into here. And then this ties into the axle that holds everything together. So we've got all that done on this side. And got it all done over here on this side. I'm gonna go back behind everything. The kids were tidying up a couple of these bolts and stuff when I had to go in and start the live a while ago. So I'm gonna go back behind and double check these that are done and ready. I still gotta go back and install the brake cables. They're down there on the floor. And I got a brake cable right here. I gotta put the C-clip back on. I gotta put it back in and put the pin through it. And before I do that, I have to go back and clip it. So that's where we're at right now. I'm hoping to get this done today. I gotta double check these, double check all these nuts and bolts and leaf springs and make sure everything's firmly attached. I gotta cut the zip. There's like a zip tie holding the brake cable line in the front. I gotta cut that and then rerun it so it'll still tie in correctly and not be too tight. And then we'll be ready for tires. So hopefully I can get this done tonight. Because we just got like 2 days and we'll be leaving, go to the river. So kind of have to get it done and I can't take it like this. So y'all stay tuned. Hopefully I get this finished up tonight, or best case I'll finish it tomorrow. And it is what it is. I got to get up at 5 a.m. to go to work. And I just had a 3-hour live with y'all. So we'll see what happens. Y'all stay tuned.
You got tires on it.
He's working on it.
Not moving.
Yes, it is. It's very slow. I barely turned it.
It's not even.
It didn't do anything.
Okay.
It didn't do nothing.
Never said it ain't even.
It's not.
It's not.
Do something.
The tires are almost even though.
Yay! Take it on it.
Go ahead.
Oh!
I
I taught it all y'all.
Okay.
Imagine riding down the road with this.
It's on, I mean.
What in the world? I can almost touch that roof. Or the ceiling at least.
Well.
What?
I'm gonna need side steps.
Right.
Good.
Put some on the back.
Imagine the white golf cart with this. Can we go ride?
No.
Can we go down the road?
No.
We need to be in the daylight in case something happens when he's sitting in the dark out there on the road.
That's crazy.
This is
Okay.
I like it though.
Look. This is insane.
Then we did this after her coming.
We got our money out of
Look.
it.
This is pretty high.
Yeah, like a dune buggy.
I like it. It won't drag now.
Well, Mom, we don't touch the top.
The rear end's a little higher than 6 inches.
Yeah, you're
It's like a foot.
This.
Yeah.
This is not
These aren't aired up as well. These
Yeah,
aren't
because you're
aired
kinda
up as
wore
well.
up.
These aren't aired up as well because this is like solid.
No, you got the motor and stuff in the back. It has more weight in the back than it does in the front.
Oh my God. Supposed to be like this.
Yeah, I guess.
Are you sure?
It's all on there right, Emma.
Okay, so last thing we have done now, we had to actually fix this tire because it was on backwards. So we had to flip it, and we had to adjust the tie rods right here. We had to adjust this right here, in order to straighten the tires up because they're tilted outward just a hair. We think that's either just in the frame or the way it's supposed to be for curves or whatever, but they were kind of tilted like or facing inward a little bit. So with the tie rods, what we did was we tightened them up that way and it pulled them around and pulled them back out. So we got them aligned. Steven has went in and greased up that grease spot and that grease spot, and there's two right behind this light. He didn't see any on the back side, so now we're getting ready to go ahead and test drive it. I'm gonna throw you out of the seat.
It's a different ride.
It sounds different.
Well, it's got those.
It sounds like you're not having to push the pedal very hard to make it go.
Well, I'm not with the engine still cold too, so I'm not trying to push it in too hard either. But it does have that mud tire ride.
Bouncy?
Kinda.
It's a little bumpy.
We love it here. It's just, we ain't got a whole lot of gas, so I'm not gonna ride it long until I get the gas tank filled up.
Okay. This is the problem we had, and the reason why we needed to do the lift was this right here.
Oh, you're good.
See, that right there would drag, and it wasn't able to get up on there without us having to put it on a heel. Yay!
Big old barge coming by while we up here at the river, down the waterfront. Lots of people out. Lots of people parked. I guess that has to do with the price of gas and diesel. Gotta get her in there. There's old Crawdaddy for you. Down by the water. We'll add this into our collection.